You won't believe what's happening at Justin Timberlake's concerts right now. The man who's sold out arenas worldwide, delivered hit after hit, and built a career on unforgettable live performances is now at the center of a storm no one saw coming. Fans who paid hundreds of dollars for tickets are walking out of shows furious, demanding their money back. Social media is on fire with videos that many say prove Timberlake isn't even singing live. One fan posted, "I didn't pay to be part of the choir. We're singing more than Justin." And that clip alone has been shared tens of thousands of times. This isn't just a few unhappy concertgoers either. It's a full-blown backlash. Memes are spreading, hashtags are trending, and even people who didn't attend the shows are piling on, calling the performances embarrassing and a scam. Some are saying this is the biggest controversy of Timberlake's career, and it's only getting worse. But here's the thing. There's a twist to this story that no one saw coming, a secret that could explain everything, and it's already dividing fans. Some say they'll never forgive him, while others argue everyone owes Timberlake an apology. Justin Timberlake's Forget Tomorrow World Tour was supposed to be his big comeback. After years away from massive arena shows, fans were promised a spectacle, bigger stages, futuristic visuals, and a set list packed with hits from every era of his career. The hype was enormous. Tickets sold out in minutes, and secondary markets were charging 2 or even 3 times the face value. The tour kicked off with sold-out stops across North America before heading overseas. Timberlake even locked in major festival appearances, from Romania's Electric Castle to the legendary Lollapalooza in Paris. Everywhere he went, crowds packed in expecting the same high-energy, polished performances that made Timberlake a superstar. But almost immediately, things felt off. Longtime fans noticed he seemed distant on stage. Some shows had moments where the audience, not Timberlake, was doing most of the singing. At first, people brushed it off as an off night, but as the tour rolled on, the pattern continued. By the time he hit Europe, whispers of lip-syncing and half performances were swirling online. And that's when the viral videos started flooding social media, showing something no one could ignore. It only took one viral clip to light the fuse. During a packed arena show, Timberlake pointed his mic toward the crowd, letting them belt out the chorus to one of his biggest hits. But when the camera zoomed in, something seemed off. His lips barely moved, yet the vocals blared through the speakers, perfectly on pitch. Fans watching live and online started asking the same question. Was Justin even singing at all? That video exploded overnight, with captions like, "Did we just pay $300 for karaoke?" And Justin Timberlake is officially on silent mode. Other fans jumped in, sharing their own recordings from different cities. In clip after clip, you could hear the audience singing, while Timberlake just danced or stood still, adding only a few words here and there. He even put the microphone down at some point. People were furious. Some said it felt like they were tricked into paying for a glorified DJ set. One tweet racked up millions of views reading, "This isn't a concert, it's a Justin Timberlake listening party. We had to sing ourselves." But this wasn't just online drama. At several shows, fans started booing mid-performance. Others walked out entirely, recording themselves leaving venues and demanding refunds right in front of the cameras. What started as frustration in one city was now a full-blown movement, spreading across the entire tour. And just when Timberlake's team thought the backlash couldn't get worse, refund demands began stacking up in ways no one saw coming. As the viral videos gained traction, the calls for refunds hit a boiling point. Fans who had just attended shows flooded ticket vendors and venues with complaints, saying they didn't get what they paid for. But the outrage didn't stop there. People who hadn't even bought tickets joined in, posting that they'd never spend money on a Justin Timberlake show again after seeing the clips. One fan's post summed up the mood perfectly. "We came to hear Justin sing, not to sing for him. I want my money back." Another claimed they spent nearly $1,000 for front row seats, only to feel like they were at a glorified dance rehearsal. The story was everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, dominating feeds and sparking endless debates about whether fans had the right to demand refunds for a performance like this. Meme culture didn't miss its chance either. Some of the biggest posts compared Timberlake to a malfunctioning karaoke machine or showed empty mic stands with captions like, "Justin's vocals performing better than he is." News outlets picked up on the growing trend, turning it from a niche online complaint into international headlines. And just when everyone thought this couldn't spiral further, insiders began leaking shocking claims about what was happening behind the scenes of the tour, claims that painted an even darker picture of Timberlake's state of mind during these shows. Behind the glitz and flashing lights of the tour, whispers were growing louder. Crew members, people who had worked alongside Timberlake for years, started speaking anonymously to blogs and entertainment outlets. And what they revealed shocked even longtime fans. According to these insiders, Timberlake wasn't just having a few bad shows. They described the entire tour as a mess, saying the singer was often withdrawn, skipping rehearsals, and leaving stage crews scrambling to fix last-minute changes. One insider claimed, "This isn't the Justin we used to know." But others weren't so forgiving. Social media threads turned into heated debates, with critics arguing that Timberlake's team knowingly sold tickets for performances that couldn't meet expectations. One viral post put it bluntly, "Health struggles are real, but we were sold a Justin Timberlake concert, not a karaoke night." Even among celebrities, opinions were mixed. A former NSYNC bandmate publicly praised Timberlake's strength, calling him the toughest guy I know, while industry insiders hinted that the star's inner circle was pushing him to finish the tour despite his condition. Some reports claimed Timberlake himself wanted to stop performing, but felt trapped by contracts, sponsorships, and pressure to deliver. The controversy only deepened as speculation about Timberlake's future began swirling. Would this be the end of his touring career? Was this health battle the real reason behind his distant stage presence? And could it mean retirement was closer than anyone thought? Behind the scenes, insiders were already whispering about Timberlake's next move, and it wasn't what fans were expecting. So, what's next? As the backlash raged on, whispers from inside Timberlake's camp hinted that this tour might be his final curtain call. Sources close to the singer told reporters that Timberlake had been quietly discussing stepping away from large-scale tours for good. One insider claimed, "He's exhausted. Between his health and the fan reaction, Justin doesn't know if he has the fire to do this anymore." Contracts and sponsorship deals reportedly kept him from outright canceling the remaining shows, but the mood backstage was described as tense and uncertain. Crew members noticed changes, shorter sound checks, stripped-down rehearsals, and a man who seemed like he was carrying the weight of the world every time he walked on stage. Some music analysts believe this could be a major turning point in Timberlake's career, shifting him away from grueling world tours and towards smaller, more intimate performances or even a full hiatus. Meanwhile, diehard fans are torn. Some plead with him to rest and recover, while others fear they may never see him perform live again. The big question now is whether Timberlake can rebuild trust with his audience, or if this controversy marks the beginning of the end for one of pop music's most celebrated live performers. And with emotions running high and refunds still pouring in, the tour that was meant to be a triumphant return is ending on a note no one could have predicted. Please like and subscribe for more content such as this. Thank you for watching the Artists We channel.